Mm.
We're actually live, Amelia. You can.
Oh, good morning, everyone. Welcome to today's session, day 764. We're so excited for you to be here this morning. I'm so excited for me to be here this morning to share some amazing meditation tools with you as we focus on our greatest yet to be. We are in for an awesome time. So come bring your water, bring your coffee if you need some coffee this morning, and your writing utensils, because we're going to do a little bit of a reflection as well. So welcome. Good morning, Abimbola. Good morning, Adam. Hello, Phyllis. Welcome to today's session. Thank you for joining us today. Hey,
Peace and blessings.
Peace and blessings to you too. Hey, Marilyn. Hi, Stacy.
Good morning.
It's so good to see you guys. It is indeed a good morning, and I'm so excited for the session that we're going to have this morning. I invite you to bring your water, your coffee, your writing utensils, and we'll be in for some reflection on your greatest yet to be for 2023. We'll be discussing some non-negotiable activities, process, tools that will help you get centered in your greatest yet to be. So I'm excited for all that will be unfolding. Good morning, Facebook. You know, you're always welcome to come into the Zoom space or hang out on the porch. So excited to be here this morning. Hey, Adam, I see you.
Good morning, Amelia. How you doing this morning?
I am doing well, Adam. I'm doing well. Anytime I get to share and practice meditation tools that allows us to get grounded and centered, it is an awesome day.
I know that's right.
So again, just a reminder to have your water, whatever your beverage of choice is. Today, mine is coffee. And to have your writing utensils, because we're going to do a little bit of a reflection this morning. Good morning and welcome, everyone. Good morning, Facebook. For those who are just joining the session, my name is Amealya Blake. I am a coach and a meditation facilitator, and we're in for a experience this morning where we'll get grounded and centered as we focus on our experience of our greatest yet to be.
I'm sorry, everyone, having a little technical difficulty with the slide share this morning. Gonna play the intro song now. It won't play. Okay. Sorry about that, Amelia. New computer, and she is not used to this function that we have her in today.
No worries, Tiff. Just breathe through it all. Which is
I'm breathing.
Peace and blessings to you too. Hey, Marilyn. Hi, Stacy.
Good morning.
Wake up, everybody. It's time to get up. Wake up, everybody. It's time to get up. Stay woke, stay woke, stay woke. It's time to get up. Stay woke, stay woke, stay woke. It's time to get up. We're healing, we're dealing, we're growing. Together, together, releasing. We're teaching, we're moving. Together, together, we're learning, discerning, we're striving. Together, together, we're leading, connecting, transforming. Together, together.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Amealya Blake. I am a registered nurse, a certified meditation coach, and last year moved into another certification that I'm excited about, which is Heart Math. Heart Math is a resiliency practice. It is science-based. And the practice of heart maths is a tool that helps in moments when things don't go exactly as planned. So why don't we all do an example of that right now by just taking a nice deep breath in, holding on to that breath, and releasing that breath, releasing it with a sigh. And as you are breathing in, just picture your heart space. Picture the area around your heart. And as you're breathing in and out, just picture that you're breathing in and out through your heart space. And now I want you to bring to mind something that you're absolutely grateful for in this moment. Allowing that feeling of appreciation to wash over you. Now radiate that experience out to everyone on this call, to everyone in Facebook land, to everyone in your home, and beyond. And when you're ready, you can come back to this moment. So that was a little intro to Heart Math. Today's session, we are focused on our greatest yet to be. It's January, and at the beginning of the year, we are often focused on our year and our goals that we want to accomplish for this year. And in the context of that, we're going to do some work, some groundwork on visualizing what our 2023 is going to be. And then we'll kind of discuss some tools that will help you get to that greatest version of yourself that you're going to be in 2023. As we get started, I would love to hear when I say the word non-negotiable, what comes up for you? When you hear the word non-negotiable, what comes up for you? Or what is the definition that you think of when you hear non-negotiable? You can put it in the chat, and I would love for someone to come off mute and share what comes up for them when they hear that word.
I can go, Amelia. When I think of the word non-negotiable, I think of something that's beyond what someone is willing to talk about. It's all about developing boundaries after that situation has been discussed. Like for instance, if I tell you that this sauce costs $4, and then I tell you it's not negotiable, then you can't, tell me to, lower the price when I already told you what it was. That's what non-negotiable is for me, and I'm complete.
Awesome. Thank you, Adam. From Phyllis, I see you said not willing to settle, and Adam gave us a great example. Would anyone else like to share what their thoughts of when they hear non-negotiable?
Good morning, everyone. I can share. I put in the chat that for me, it means that I am set and I will not waver. And it could be in what my standards will be in a relationship, or when I am negotiating a contract for employment with someone or for myself. It means these are my basic terms, and this is what it will take in order for me to be a part of or take on whatever it is that I'm negotiating with. So yeah, it's my hard no. I am not moving beyond this point.
I love it. Thank you, Tiffany. And so non-negotiable is both what you and Adam shared. It's not open for discussion or moderation. And I love, Tiffany, that you mentioned contract. So in this context, as we think about non-negotiables of our greatest yet to be, I want you to think about it in the sense of a contract with yourself, the things that you are not willing to be open for discussion or modification. So an example is a healthy relationship. There should be a healthy boundary that is non-negotiable in any relationship. That's another example of how we can use non-negotiable. So today in this context, just reflect on it as something that is not open to discussion as it relates to a contract with yourself. So we're going to go into, and is there anything else in the chat, Tiffany, that was coming up before I move on?
Just one more. Jacqueline shared that these are things I am not willing to compromise on.
Awesome. Awesome, Jacqueline. Yes, not willing to compromise. And again, we're going to think of this in the context of not willing to compromise those things for ourselves as we move into our greatest yet to be. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do a little bit of a background music, and then I'm going to take us through a visualization process. And in this visualization process, I'm going to have you just reflect on the areas that I'm going to circle around. And then afterwards, we're going to do about a minute or two for you to jot down whatever was coming up for you. And then I'm going to invite you to share what was coming up for you. And then we'll close on out. Today is a shorter session, and I'm just excited to share these experiences with you guys. So I'm going to go ahead, Tiffany, and start the music. And please let me know if my voice is not coming through higher than the music that we're playing. All right, everyone. So wherever you are, I want you to just get into that space of feeling centered and grounded. We're going to start off again by taking another nice deep breath in, holding on to that breath, allowing your lungs to expand, and then releasing it with a sigh, letting go of all that came before this moment. Another deep breath. I want you to picture that area around your heart space. And as you breathe in and out, I just want you to picture that you're breathing in and out through your heart space. Now, I want you to take yourself to December 31st, 2023. A whole year has gone by. You've done amazing, amazing things. Can you see yourself at December 31st, 2023? As we focus on our greatest yet to be for 2023, we'll start with the area of our mental and emotional well-being. As we reflect on our emotional and mental well-being, what are some non-negotiable reflections, tools, practices that allow you to move into your greatest yet to be? Your mental health is your ability to process information. Your emotional well-being is how you take that information you process and how you express it in the world. What are some non-negotiable practices that allows you to be centered in your emotional and mental well-being? One of those things for me is meditation. I spend time in reflection each day, and that is a non-negotiable practice for myself. Each morning, I practice watching the sunrise. Watching the sunrise, whether it's raining or the sun is shining, is an opportunity to be centered in that connection with the divine, centered in that greater awareness of the most beautiful sunrises come up after the rain. So I invite you to check it out sometime. But what is that non-negotiable practice for your emotional and mental well-being? I'll release that as we move into some non-negotiable practices for our physical well-being. Some non-negotiable practices for me, I love hiking. And hiking is the thing that I will not negotiate on because I know what it does for my physical well-being. What are some of your non-negotiables for your physical well-being? As we move on to our value system, what is a core value that you are non-negotiating on for yourself? And that value for me is oneness, being centered in gratitude as a daily practice. That keeps a gratitude journal. It's something that I practice in the morning or throughout the day. What is a non-negotiable value that will get you to your greatest yet to be at the end of 2023? Releasing that as we move on to the area of service. As you see yourself at the end of 2023, in what ways are you serving and giving back? Just celebrated Martin Luther King Jr.'s Day, and one of the activities that I did with my little cousins is that I took them to an elementary school where they created games, awards for the elementary school kids, And that's an opportunity to give back to the community. When you're in service, it's a way to expand and express your greatest yet to be. In what ways, what are some non-negotiable ways that you serve? Releasing that as we move into our final category. And this is the category of the you bank. Your gifts, your talents. What are some non-negotiable practices that expresses your gifts and talents? Are you a singer? Are you a dancer? Are you a mom? Is that your special gift? How you mother others? What are some non-negotiable practices that allows you to stand in your gifts and talents? An example of that for me is that I do a Monday meditation every Monday for 15 minutes, and it's an offering that I give to my work community. Non-negotiable time, so everyone knows at 10:45 that time is already taken. Now taking another deep breath. And bring all that chaos in. Now we're going to move into about 2 minutes of jotting down what was present for you. If you're not in a space where you're able to write down, just use this 2 minutes to reflect on what was coming up for you. As you focus on your greatest yet to be for 2020. I'm going to go ahead and set my timer. We're going to just reflect and journal for the next 2 minutes. Welcome for those of you who are just joining. We are in a 2-minute reflection zone where we focus on our greatest yet to be for 2023. And we reflected on the areas of our mental and emotional well-being, our values, our physical well-being, our service, and our U-Bank, which is your gifts and talents that you express in the world. And in that context, what were some non-negotiable practices that you practice in those areas? Some examples were meditation time, that's non-negotiable for your emotional or mental well-being, walking, exercising for your physical well-being, so we have another 48 seconds to go. 15 seconds to go. All right, that is time. So I'm going to go ahead and stop the music and we'll take a few minutes to just share what came up for you. All right. Who would like to share what was present for them during that reflection period? What was coming up for you as your greatest yet to be when you saw yourself on December 31st, 2023?
So I shared, Amelia, that I'm on a path of being healthier, spiritually, but also physically. So I've started doing recess with some of my coworkers. We go out into the parking lot about like 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And for 15 minutes, we like jump rope and we do exercises, hula hoop, like kids, like, and we try not to let the weather get in the way and impact us, because when we were kids, recess was the best part of the day. That's what we looked forward to. And going outside, regardless of how cold it was, we wanted to go outside. So that's what we're doing. We're being outside, and then I'm walking. I'm doing at least 20 minutes in the morning and another 20 minutes in the evening of walking back and forth to the train. And this is all to just keep my body limber. You know me, I've been in the space. I've talked about my aches and healing my body, healing my body. So here I am, and I'm going to have a healthier body on December 31st, 2023. Complete.
Ashe, and so it is, Tiffany. I already see it for you. So thank you for sharing. Would anyone else like to share whatever came up for them? And thank you for that recess reminder. Yes, it is absolute joy. And just the idea of going outside and playing, jumping in puddles, just running around with your friends. So thank you for sharing, Tiffany.
I can call on someone because I don't see a hand raised. So, oh, wait, Jacqueline just dropped in the chat. She wants to complete in her academic endeavors, starting her business. Health is highly valued, growth is valued, financial stability is valued. A lot of these things will be realized. Generosity of spirit, kindness, compassion, and love are values.
Thank you, Jacqueline. I love how you express yourself in the world. And I'm curious to hear, Jacqueline, if you're willing to come on, about your business. What is that business that you're starting, and how do you see that progressing at December 31st, 2023? Are you
Well,
willing
my
to
business. Good morning, lady with the golden voice. I had to come on to hear you speak. No, the business is coaching, life coaching, and also educational consulting and providing resources to others. I'm still working out the exact way it will be presented and what the brand will be. How I will brand it. So that's something I've been working on recently. I am about to enter into the financial market as an advisor. So I am working on getting licensed. And so by December 21st, that will be complete. I'm working on the PhD. That will be complete by May.
Congratulations. You said by May?
May. Yeah, so it's a lot going on this year. And I'm just blessed that I'm able to work towards that, because I had been struggling with it for a couple of years, and I found challenged by it for a couple of years, and I found my happy medium where I could actually work towards these and still be in present and in the moment, and not in the past or worried about the future. And that was the goal for me and for this year. and since last year. So that's where I'm at. And I'm
Thank,
complete.
thank you, Jacqueline. It is amazing how you desire to express yourself in the world through life coaching, through developing and getting your PhD. What would you say was a non-negotiable practices for when the challenges got hard as you move towards those goals? What would you say was something that was non-negotiable for you that you stood in to help you to move through those challenges to get there?
Well, I had to get centered. I had to get centered, and that involves meditation. That involves discipline. Discipline was the biggest thing for me because I wasn't telling myself no. Like, my ego was like, you want to go to bed, you don't feel like doing this. I'm not going to do that. I don't feel like it. I had to say no. Yes, we are. We're going to do this. And that had been the challenge for several years. Like I kept giving into, oh well, I kept giving into frustration, having these emotions of frustration and fear of rejection and fear of abandonment and all these other things that were holding me hostage to myself. I was holding myself hostage, and I had to let it go. So that's where I'm at right now. I let it go, and I know I recognize it. I know it's still there. So I wake up in the morning and go, yeah, it's like good morning heartache. It's still there, but I'm still going to dance with you and just keep on moving.
Yes, pushing through, being resilient. One of the two things that really stood out for me, two of the things that really stood out for me was your contract with yourself in how you practice discipline and how you gently coached yourself. No, I know this, you're tired, I know you want to go to sleep, but this is what we committed to, and we are going to do this. So it is amazing practice to have that discipline with yourself and knowing that being grounded helps you to move towards and help you to stay resilient throughout those challenges that are inevitably going to come up as you move towards that goal. Thank you.
Another thing is grace.
Great.
I have to do that because there are times when my ego wins out, and instead of getting bogged down with that and feeling like, oh, I failed and what's the point or whatever, getting resigned, I'm just like, okay, well, that's just a day. We can move. Tomorrow's a new day. The next hour's a new hour. The next minute's a new minute. So you just keep on moving. It's like, okay, so you stumbled. Okay, get up. Wipe your knees off. We're all right. Keep moving.
So you guys hear that, Jacqueline? Discipline, grace, and just moving through the world, moving towards your goal, being grounded. Thank you so much, Jacqueline. Thank you, thank you, thank you always for just being such an amazing light present in the world.
You're welcome. Thank you.
All right, everyone. We are actually going to move towards closing our session out. Tiff, is there anything else that we would like to do before we move forward?
We are quiet today in the chat, and seeing as today was a meditation, that's a good thing. That means there's a lot of reflection going on. So I encourage everyone who was in session today, if you would like to go on to the Facebook group page later today and post some of your responses to Amealya's questions, and then tag her and she'll respond. Let's keep it going. Let's manifest that greatness yet to be. So I'm going to start the screen share now.
Thank you, Tiffany, and thank you everyone for participating and just knowing that at December 31st, 2023, you're going to be manifesting amazing, amazing things. Just continue to be grounded in that knowing. You're welcome, Jacqueline. It's one of my chill, work at home, reflection audio that I like to play. So for one of our participants today, I'd like to go a little bit more into heart math. What heart math is as a tool, how it works in your body, and the science behind it. So one person will get a complimentary 60-minute meditation and heart math session for us to go a little bit deeper. Yes, Jacqueline, I am happy to. My contact information is on Facebook, Amealya Blake, on Instagram at Amealya_Blake, and email is amealyablake@gmail.com. And just email me if you would like to receive that complimentary session, and the first person to email me will receive that gift. Noel, no worries. You can go back and watch the video recording, and it will be there for you. Our monthly automated love offerings, my own natural energy yield, is how we refer to money in this community. And we have monthly love offerings that you can do: $25 a month, $50 a month, $75 a month, $100 a month. But don't let these numbers stop you. If you are in that giving mode and you are able to, you're welcome to give as much as you're able to. And each of those are at bit.ly/woo-love with all of the associated numbers. Coming up tomorrow, we're going to continue that self-love into that new year with Coach Cheryl Glenn. Self-love, new year, who dis? So come on in tomorrow for that session facilitated by Coach Cheryl Glenn.
Thank you so much, Amealya. Please hydrate, have your tea as I close us out. So we want to welcome to the Woo Nation all new members. If today is your first day joining us, whether in Zoom or Facebook, please let us know. We want to welcome you to this community where we come to learn, elevate, and ascend. Can we see when my little thing pops up there? I'm sorry, everybody. Please don't forget to shop our swag shop at bit.ly/woo swag. We have great items. We have candles for your meditational healing, our journal, the leggings, and our wine glass, our stemless wine glass. It's insulated so to keep your drink cool as you sip. This is the Wake Up Everybody virtual schedule. We're live on Zoom and Facebook 5 days a week, Sundays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays from 7 to 8:30 a.m. and Mondays and Wednesdays from 7 to 7:30. If you would like a notification when it is time to join us in these virtual spaces, please text the word Woo Nation in cap lock to 74121. And thank you. Here's how you stay in touch with us. You can register weekly at bit.ly/wake up movement so that you can see which facilitators are coming up and their topics of discussion. Join us on Facebook, either in our private group, which is bit.ly/woo community, or on our public page, which is bit.ly/woo nation. Follow us on Instagram at Wake Up Everybody Virtual. You can watch episodes on YouTube at bit.ly/woo on YouTube. And you can always email us at info.wakeupseries@gmail.com. Everyone, thank you for giving grace to me and Isis. This is my new baby. She is very sensitive. If you are a driver and you get a new car, you get new brakes, just that little tap makes it go. Well, that's what's happening with me and my touchpad and Isis. She is very sensitive. So thank you for giving us grace. Everyone, please rain love and abundance, verbally come off of mute, and thank Amealya for sharing with us this morning, this lovely meditation. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Good
Amealya.
morning. Thank you so much.
Thank you so
Great,
much.
great
Amealya.
presentation. Thank y'all everyone for
Thank
sharing.
you.
Thank you very much for participating.
Thank you,
Thank you everyone
beautiful.
for
God bless
sharing as
you.
well.
Thank you
Thank you
again.
so
Let's
much.
move forward,
Nice day.
everybody.
Great way to start my day. Thank you. Thank
Yes.
you. Thank you.
Hi,
Thank you.
Terry.
Thank
Hi,
you.
everybody. Thank you
Yes,
for
I
joining.
heard that, Terry.
Yes.
Let's
Have
let's
an
move forward, everybody.
amazing day.
Have an awesome day.
Yes.
Let's continue to build, y'all.
Yes, I don't
Yes.